director with me, TMx. Please welcome him as well. Ladies and gentlemen, our next speaker is an accountant, an auditor, an analyst, and an advisor. And my personal favorite that I will have him talk, a wonderful human being. He's trained in finance and finds his passion in teaching, training, mentoring, and coaching. A lifelong lover of the beauty of words, and he's a master at it as well, and the power of story. He's going to talk to us about the secrets of storytelling. He believes that a good story, well told, has the power to transfix, transport, and transform. A good story, well crafted, is your secret weapon for successful communication. A good story, well delivered, resonates, reverberates through the ages. And before I call him upon on stage, once upon a time I heard that all the Toastmasters who are sitting at the back in this event came forward. Good story? Now let's make that a reality as well. All the Toastmasters who are sitting in the back, may I request you to please come up front. There are lots of seats up in front. So please come up front and try to fill the seats that are here. The end. A little birdie from this previous story also told me that the sound is a lot better up front as well. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, a good story well told has the power to transfix, transport, and transform. A good story well crafted is your secret weapon for successful communication. A good story well delivered resonates throughout the ages. Please put your hands together for the secrets of storytelling, Toastmaster Hisham Jiffery.
Would you raise your hands if you've ever been inside a car? Would you raise your hands if you've ever been inside a car that had a flat tire? Few of you. Once upon a time, my car had a flat tire. But with this flat tire, I had another problem. Because on that very day, my wife wanted to go to city center, and which is a bigger problem. Now, in my introduction, you know that I am an accountant. I have zero idea how to change a car tire. Zero. So I pick up the phone and I call up the car repair company and say, I need someone to fix the car. They say, yeah, we'll send somebody, no problem. So I go back to the car and I wait. 15 minutes later, in a bright white truck, there comes a gentleman with a gigantic smile wearing a bright red shirt. And he says, my name is David. I will solve your problems. Great. Solve the problems. Brilliant. So he goes to the car, gets his jack, lifts the car up, takes a look at the car and says, I got the solution to your problem, no problem at all. Goes back to his car, takes a small tire wrench, comes back, fixes the tire wrench and goes, and goes there, no, one more time goes, then he says, sir, we have a problem. Your nuts are stuck. I said, excuse me? The nuts in the tire are stuck. But he says, fortunately for you, I came prepared. He goes back to his car, reaches into the dicky, and then comes out with a long black piece of pipe, fixes it on the original tire wrench, and then goes, and just like magic, the nuts get unstuck. The tire gets repaired, and the problem in the house gets to city center. The message that I take from this story is that a little leverage goes a long way. It always helps to be prepared. Storytelling is something that has been around for centuries and millennia. Everything about storytelling has been told. It's up to us to pick up the pieces, applied in our life, because the greatest lessons come from the greatest stories. For example, what happened to the hare when he was racing against the tortoise? What's the lesson? You snooze, you lose. Great lessons come from great stories. So, as with any teaching, and by profession I am a teacher, just like great stories come from great lessons, with great teaching there also must be great quizzes. So I have a quiz for you. Question number 1. Maybe someone from this side will answer. What was the name of the man?
David.
The name of the man was David. What was the color of his t-shirt?
Red.
It was red. And what was the tool that he used to remove the tire faster? A long black pipe. Now, one day from now, 1 week from now, maybe even a year from now, if someone was to meet you and ask these 3 questions, the probability of you remembering it is much higher than if I had told you, always be prepared. Great lessons come from great stories. For example, some years ago in Germany, a gentleman by the name of Adolf Dassler started a company called Adidas, which today competes with Nike hand in hand to be the largest sports goods manufacturer in the world. But Adolf Dassler had a problem which my elder brother had. That problem was he had a younger brother, and this younger brother's name was Rudolf. They couldn't get along, and so as with all younger brothers, Rudolf ditched Adolf and he started. And today, they compete hand in hand in the German market. So what's the lesson that you take out of it? Every time the second brother will start a second company. Some years ago, a young boy in a school in the UK was told by his teacher, "You are stupid, you are an idiot, you will make nothing out of your life." The boy gets depressed. He goes, borrows 4 pounds, which is about 2 BD from his aunt, puts some records in a shoebox and starts selling these records out of the shoebox. And that is the birth of the company that we know as Virgin. Richard Branson today is a world famous entrepreneur, philanthropist, does crazy things all around the world, and that's the start of this great journey. Some years ago, a young man decided to drop out of university, stay in his friend's garage, and repair desktops and laptops. Today, that company is the first and the largest completely online delivery system of laptops, and that's Dell Computers. Some years ago, a lady wanted to sell cosmetics that were friendly and had no chemicals. She started selling these cosmetics, face creams, body creams from her kitchen window. Dame Annika Roddick had humble beginnings from her kitchen table, from her kitchen window, and that's the birth of Body Shop. A few years ago, a young man in a university, Harvard, decided he would like to get to know his peers and his friends better. So they started something that was called the Facebook. The supporter for Facebook was another entrepreneur who had started Napster. And the first advice he told him is, you can't call this the Facebook. You lose the, you call it Facebook. What's common in all these stories, if you are really honest about it, the common thread is this. To be really successful, you've got to drop out of university.
And have a garage. Or a friend with a garage.
Or a friend with a garage. has not one but many seconds, minutes, hours, weeks, months, years in your lives. Each of these pages, chapters and books of your lives contains a story. And in each of these stories there is a diamond in the rough which if you polish, present, becomes profitable and valuable. So if your uncut story is the diamond, how would you go about polishing this diamond? What are the secrets to storytelling? Across the world, if we are to distill and summarize the essence of storytelling, it can be summarized in the same way that we judge a diamond, cut, clarity, quality, etc. We can summarize it using 5 C's. And the first of these C's is characters. In the story that I just told you about my successful changing of the car tire, who are the characters? Me, of course.
Your problem.
My problem.
Your car.
By the way, just like a previous speaker said, you will not mention this to my problem, of course. Characters are memorable. Characters are relatable. Characters teach us better than narration. In the conversation that I had with him, the words that he mentions, the accent that he uses, the words that he expresses in order to say, I am happy, I am difficult, I can solve your problem, these tend to stick to our minds, these tend to stick to our psyche. If I describe a tree, it's just like any other tree. But if I tell you about a mango tree that was in my childhood home and that gave me shade after I had played cricket, then that becomes memorable. So the conversations that you have aid in the description of your story, which again gives another dimension to your unpolished diamond to make it more sticky. From the time Adam bit the apple, there has been conflict. The essence of a great lesson is conflict. In other words, man versus nature, man versus technology, man versus boss, man versus problem, man versus man, conflict. Kamal had a problem which he solved, and that conflict gave us the resolution which we take back as the lesson. Meenakshi had a problem, he solved the problem which gives us the lesson. Mariam had a problem which she solved which gives us the lesson. Conflict, resolution leads to the lesson. But of course, great stories also have great humor. It's not essential to have humor, but it helps. In any great story, if you can make the audience laugh, smile, grin, it connects you much closer to the audience. But finally, very importantly, in the story that I told you, do you think I told you the complete story?
No.
He also had a spare tire. He also had this huge jack which helped lift up a heavy vehicle. The spare tire is the second option if the main tire doesn't work. I never touched upon it. Also, he came in this big white truck which gave additional light to the problem that we have. But it adds nothing to the lesson that I want to give to you. In other words, what you don't say is as important as what you choose to say. What you cut is as important as what you would keep. These 5 C's would help you to polish the rough diamond that you hold in your hands and present to somebody in the form of a ring, and that gives you the right, that gives you the privilege, that gives you the ability to ask this question. Can I connect with you? Can I build this bridge from my heart into your mind? And can I give you this great gift that I have? It gives you the right to ask your audience this critical question. Any guesses? Effectively, you're asking your audience, will you marry me? The thought in your heart to the action in the minds of your audience is connected through the power of your personal story. Using stories, you can convince, connect, convert your boss, your friends, your family, your problem. This connection happens through story. Great lessons come from great stories. Great stories come from personal experience. Many stories might be painful, but from pain comes strength. The secret to success lies in the rubble of failure. We started this story by saying, once upon a time. And once upon a time, a car had a flat tire, a shining knight on a white truck rode in red armor, solved the problem, and another problem managed to go to city center. Thanks to that, I can now tell you the most famous ending in all stories, which is, you know the secrets to storytelling. You can use it to carve, craft, create, conceptualize. You can use this to connect. You can use this to convince. You can use this to convert anyone in your life. The diamond is yours. The proposal is up to you. I wish you all the best. May you live happily ever after.
Thank you, Toastmaster Hisham Jiffery. It is rightfully indeed said that if you want people to remember something for a longer time, tell them a story, and that was echoed very well. Our next speaker is a DTM, a member of Falakar Toastmasters, mentor of TMx Bahrain, and professionally principal of Howard International School. She has a husband and a single daughter. And she is both working in Bahrain. The other day I saw her in her office in Howard School, and it was nice waving at her from the outside of her glass. The art and knowledge of handling communications between an organization and public are termed as public relations. Public relation helps in creating, building, and ensuring the positive image of any organization.